So the competition in the palace has turned into a thing that everybody wants to be in the forefront. Everybody wants to be heard. Everybody wants to be the one that will bring the chaos, will be on the top news. And right now, when you think you have seen it all, from Ronke bringing a younger woman for the ooni to marry, now Miriam has done her worst. Miriam made a statement that if she's leaving the palace, then she will not just leave like that. She will have to bring a replacement, and then she has brought someone that the ooni should marry in place of her. Is this not amazing? What are these women actually doing? My people, what are these women actually doing? Because as it stands right now, person no even understand again. Yes, because looking at this matter as very critical, you get to understand that sometimes these women do things like they don't even care anything that is to happen, let it just happen. Like they are just doing whatsoever it is they want to do. So whatsoever is there, let it come. They are ready for it. The way they tend to do these things, it is so alarming. Yes, it is. It is it is it is so alarming because right now you won't understand exactly what is happening. How can Ronke bring a woman for the king to marry? The king has even overlooked it. The only did not even say anything about it. And then Miriam, all of a sudden, if they want her to leave the palace, by all means, then they should come out clear. But then if she's leaving, she would not just leave like that. She will bring someone to replace her. She will bring someone to take over. She will bring this and that. Ha, my people, these women are not matured enough. Yes, pardon me, but these women are not matured enough. Now, we were beginning to believe and have faith that the Oni did very, very crucial selection in marrying his wives. But at some point, we begin to feel like he married children to come and add to an adult like Naomi, and then he's stressing her. Because which woman would want to create unnecessarily chaos for the husband? Who would want to create problem, tragedy upon tragedy for their husband? Because in as much as you would say that these problems have not always been there, these women are the ones bringing it. Yes, like we can say that right from the beginning these things has been there or they are existing. Yes, we can say like that. They have not been there. Then how come it came all of a sudden? Well, we'll all say that where one or two women are gathered, there is competition is inevitable, right? There's always competition. They will quarrel, they will talk, they will do this, they will do that. But for how long? For how long? For how long will these women continue to do what they do? For how long will they continue to portray this childish attitude? For how long will they continue to do all of the things they are doing? Because at the long run, at the end of it, do they consider the Oni? Do they even think of the Oni? Do they even look or reason what that man is going through? Because if you want to judge right, every single thing these women are doing, every single thing they are doing does not really add up. Yes, it does not really add up. It does not make sense, but to them it makes sense. It was not just some days ago that Ronke stormed the palace with a younger bride for the only to marry, that he needs a younger bride and blah blah blah. Today, Miriam again. What is happening? No, what exactly is happening? Okay, maybe Olori Naomi should also go and bring one. Pedro should bring one. Ashley should bring one. Toby should bring one. My people, the wahala in the palace will definitely not end. That is what we all know, that the wahala will not end. But before this wahala go take another route, the Oni has to take a very, very drastic action about this thing. Because when it finally takes that route that all of us are not expecting, that is when it will get worse. And by the time this thing gets worse, Oni has to take an action. We don't know how he's going to do it. Seriously, we don't know how he's going to do it. We don't know how he's going to coin the actions his wives put out there. We don't know how he's going to control it. But this is very funny. This is very, very funny. When Oni spark rumor of getting married to another wife, we see how these women found it so uncomfortable. Yes, because they were more like they are not even yet able to control all that is within the palace. They feel everybody is a competition to them. Yes, they feel they're a competition to each other. That is why Miriam keeps using Ronke to her advantage. She keeps using everybody that comes close to her advantage. When Miriam decided to leak Ronke's how many years secrets? Was it not just in a day? And she has kept that secret for so long. But when she saw the perfect opportunity, when she saw the room, when she saw the advantage, when she saw that opportunity, that this is it, I have to strike, she struck immediately. She did not even give it any room. She did not give it any chance. She just went straight to do whatsoever it is that she wanted to do. And then here we are today. She wants to use another leverage and do what she wants to do. My people, oh, I don't know why the women of Ile-Ife have chosen to speak for her. Yes, because they feel to a large extent that if things are meant to be done right, the Egbira people are not supposed to come carry Miriam and return home with her. Yes, if things are really, really to be done right, it should not be done like that. They're not supposed to come carry her and take her with them. Yes, but simply because things are not really, really right, because these women too, they are not doing things right. So the Igbira women came, and even on their arrival, the women of Ile-Ife saw it that no, it is not right. If this be another person, they know very well they will not allow it. So now that it is Miriam, despite the fact that Miriam is giving them so much problems in the palace, she's one of the reasons why the palace is always on the news, the reason why the palace is always on the headlines, the palace is always on blogs, vlogs, everywhere. But they will give her the benefit of that. They will give her that room, that opportunity to, reconcile with herself if she wants to. And they decided to talk to the Ebira women and tell them that, see, these things, there is always a better way out of it. These women, they might seem mature that they are married to a king, but they are children. Deep down, they are children. They reason like children. They think like children. They do every single thing like a child. So at the end of the day, you would have to be considerate in your actions. Come and take a woman from her husband's house back to her house is disgracing. It is very, very disgraceful. And the first time they came, they only stopped them. They have come again. If they happen to come the third time, I don't know who will stop them. This time around, the women of Ile-Ife have stopped them. The next time, I don't know whether it's the elders, the prominent men, or who, the youths. We don't know who will stop them. But it has to stop. Miriam has to learn. Miriam has to grow up. Miriam has to be a better person. Miriam has to do more. Miriam has to just grow up. Yes, she just has to grow up. My people now, so the matter can't take bio. At the end of the day, if we talk to make we discuss this matter for a whole day, it still no go end, because these women, they are palava no be here. Yes, now each minute now they take do something we go provoke person. Now each minute now they take do something we go take rise attention to them. Now each single minute now they do something we go bring the palace on the news. And as we they talk like so, they go still do another one. That one we know.